Hi, welcome along to the 4-Minute Clinic Live. I am Dr. Marianne Trent, and this is your daily prescription for better mental health. So I wanted to talk to you today about goals. And goals is something you'll hear talked about by many, many people at different times of the year. And they can obviously be something that spurs us on, but also they can be something that makes us feel like we're not enough or that we're failing in some way. And I really liked it that when I asked a school run mum on the way back from the school run today, what the plans were today, and just survive, get through, and manage to get back and pick them up on time when I come out the other side. And I think that's that's absolutely okay. Sometimes we just haven't got the energy in the tank to get out there and blaze. Sometimes we just need to be. We need to get out in our garden, hear the birds song, and that's okay. Not every day can be a day where loads and loads and loads and loads gets done. Some days you might not even fancy really getting dressed. And full disclosure, I have got my joggers on underneath where you can't see. And this is progress. This is a good goal for me because I just used my left hand to help show you that, and I broke my left arm recently. So progress. But something that's really important when we're thinking about goals is that we don't beat ourselves with them, that we're not lashing ourselves with them, that we're not criticizing ourselves or being really overly harsh if we don't manage to achieve what we've set out for ourselves in an hour, in a day, in a week, in a month, in a year, in a decade even, and it's thinking about who and why those goals have come around. Are they genuinely our own desire? Especially a lot of the people that I support and mentor, I want to be a trainee clinical psychologist, I want to be a clinical psychologist. Why? Is that important to you? Or was that a hangover from one of your relations that maybe thought you should? That would be great for you. You definitely should. So holding on to your why, but in a way that is compassionate and on your side, can be really, really powerful. And someone who helps do this really, really well is my friend and colleague Michaela Thomas. And Michaela Thomas is a clinical psychologist, and she's currently relaunching her wonderful podcast, Pause, Purpose, Play. So if the stuff that I've spoken about so far really resonates with you, then I would say please do check out the podcast, Pause, Purpose, Play. You can listen to it on Apple, Spotify, basically probably any of the podcast platforms. But I think you'll find it really useful if you're looking for how you can help support and guide and nurture yourself without, you suffering as a result. It's a really, really powerful idea. So it's all about embracing compassion and letting that guide you to help support your goals rather than to berate and belittle yourself in order to achieve your goals. So she's got some special episodes that have been released today to celebrate her relaunch. I know she'd be super grateful if you could comment on this post, tell people about the podcast if you've listened to it already. But honestly, it's my delight to have her as my friend and my colleague, and also I get to listen to her podcast and read her emails as well. So yeah, it's nice to have people in our life that make it better, and you absolutely can be in Michaela's world too by listening to her freely available and wonderfully nurturing and nourishing podcast, Pause, Purpose and Play. I don't get paid, Pause, Purpose, Play. I don't get paid to say this, but I think we should support each other and direct people into really amazing resources. So yeah, do check that out. Let me know what your favorite podcasts are in the comments as well. And I will look forward to catching up with you for our next 4-Minute Clinic Live, which will be around 9 a.m. tomorrow. And please do comment, even if watching on replay. Have a lovely day, whatever you achieve. Take care.